Like any other entrepreneur, I hate wasting time. I feel like my time is already being wasted by having to go to school for 6, maybe 7 hours a day, where I have to learn how to identify the matrix of a Hamiltonian circuit, or the theme and vision of an author of a piece written 200 years ago. I will not spend 4 more years of my life in the conventional education, Romanian education system, but I don't want to leave my country either. Also, I will not be trapped in the trend of diploma factories, simply because I don't want to be a professor, doctor in economic sciences. I just want to have the necessary know-how in order to open a successful business. This is why I want to be a student at the Entrepreneurship Academy. But why do I want to become an entrepreneur in the first place? I was on the train one day and I heard a man complaining to the person next to him about his boss. He was saying that his boss wouldn't let him do this, would make him do that, and that he was simply miserable at his job. So the person asked this man, then why don't you just quit? And he said, yeah, but the salary is pretty good, the work conditions aren't really that bad, and you know what, it could have been worse. Or, as Romanians often say, merge și așa. For me, being hired equals compromise. You're simply being inserted in a game where the rules have already been written, and you just have to blindly obey. I want to make my own rules that will change the game in the long run. I know it's not the easy way to live my life, but I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else. When I was 5, at the age where most girls dream about marrying a prince, I was making jewelry from plasticine and selling it without a receipt, but don't tell anyone. I had one employee, my grandma. I had designed a performance-based system of remuneration, especially for her, and I had discounts for loyal customers. I thought I invented all of that, but as I grew older, I found out that I didn't. I was really sad at first, but I realized that it's a good thing, because it means there's so much more left for me to discover. Actually, I think entrepreneurship is a field where there's always something left to discover, if only you stay hungry and foolish, as Steve Jobs once said. And I think the Entrepreneurship Academy is exactly the place to do so.